Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome, boys and girls, to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. If you guys don't know, we're the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading and educational platform. We all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot, 1,300 reviews. I encourage and welcome you all to go ahead, check out those reviews, give them a read. No better referral than that of your peers. 6 nights a week, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and lessons that are going to help you become a better and more profitable trader. If you're ready to learn, trade, and profit, you guys have come to the right place. Take a minute, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and share this stream on your own social media. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome everyone that's joining us on those different platforms. Guys, I began my trading career working for a firm in New York City. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught. All right, it's my very first job out of college in 2007. Then 2008, you had the great stock market crash, the Great Recession. But I actually went on to receive a Trader of the Year award from the fund during that year. But it was, before they let me touch even $1 of their money, I first had to go through an educational training program, their curriculum. I had access to some of the top trading tools available, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders that, helped ensure my success as a trader. And that's what the entire TTG platform is based on. Okay, so today's stream will be a little bit different, guys. I have a very, very important live stream to share with you. So before we get into the question and answer part of the Q&A, which is something I do with all my Q&As to kind of give people time to log on, we're going to go over, we're going to teach you probably the most important lesson that you're ever going to learn. Before we get into the Q&A, before I get into my trades, I made all my money today, guys, on IKNX and ALF, what turned out to be 2 actually home run trades. I'm going to talk to you guys about those trades. We're going to do the Q&A. But first, we got to go over this lesson. I want to bring on my partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. You guys, the TTG fam, you guys know him as SUGE. Okay, those that do not know, his name is Adam, and I want to bring him on right now, and we have something really special and very important that we want to talk to you guys all about. What's up, man?
Muted. Hey, what's up, dude?
Is that a Marlins shirt?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
I like it. Look at you. All right.
Thanks, buddy. So what's going on, guys? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. For those that don't know this, Mike and I put together a, as these live streams have evolved, we put together this like intro script, and I'm sure you guys have figured that out by now because it's literally very close to the same thing every night. But it's all part of like staying organized, and the things that we say in there, about us being the highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal. And that's to learn, trade, and profit together, and about how we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with almost 1,300 reviews and all of those things. And all of those things are true. But what ends up happening is that, and then Mike also, and I'll get to this in a second, but what ends up happening also is that because those things are true and because of the access that we give to ourselves and to the other mods and everything without charging you guys more money or nickel and diming or trying to, get one over on people. People start to trust us and they start to believe in what it is that we're doing. And they start to stop maybe asking, a lot of questions. And unfortunately, that can sometimes breed or cause the perfect breeding ground for scams. And what has taken place is we've had not just one of our members, but because we found out today there were several members that have been scammed out of a lot of money from people. It's not a hair wrap, bro. Here. Jesus. There's people that have been scammed out of a lot of money based on the fact that they trusted us. And what I mean by that is that online there have been people that have been impersonating Mike and myself in an effort to, take money from people. And it's been a really insane day hearing and speaking to these people, and it's just absolutely insane. And so one of the people, one of the members that got scammed, is actually, and it was his idea, and he'll share that with you. I'm going to bring him on. He's actually going to walk you guys through, he's going to walk you guys through exactly how it happened, how he got scammed, everything, and, and he's going to go ahead and walk you guys through all of that, so that what I'd like you guys to do is pay attention. And then when this live stream is done, I'm going to go ahead and clip that part of the live stream, and I'm going to put it front and center on our website and all of our social media, so that everyone can know exactly what to look for when somebody tries to scam you online. And hopefully that, that works. I mean, we did our part today. We filed a report with the FBI. We are absolutely making it public that this is what took place. And now it's on us to make sure that our members and our audience is educated. Because at the end of the day, that's all we can do. All we can do is make sure that you guys are educated, that you know what to look for. And yeah. Look, we started True Trading Group because we actually gave a shit about people. For those that know us, and for those that know, the amount of effort and work and money and time that we have put into this business, for this community and for these people, I think what really bothers me the most today is that this wasn't just like, look, no scam is a good scam, but the fact that the person used the trust that we had built with people to impersonate us, to then scam people out of money based on that trust, that's what has me feeling really, really messed up. Because it's not like somebody tried to get a $500 Amazon gift card with a cold call. They impersonated us on social media. They used, the trust and everything we built to really go against that, and that's unacceptable. And that's it. That's what's going on. The other thing I want to say is that, the way that they found out who the members were is very simple. A member signs up for True Trading Group. We have a Facebook group on Facebook. New members that come into that Facebook group, they then go ahead and start to private message those people on Facebook. That is what has happened. So what we plan to do, because it's got to be somebody in that group, Facebook will not verify Mike's profile on there. So what we are going to do is we're going to be closing that group after this live stream and starting another one that will be private and will be invite only. All right. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and bring on a TTG member. His name is Richard. Hang on. You good? Richard's good? All right. Hey, Richard. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, Adam. How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me tonight.
No, man. No. Thank you.
Hey, Richard.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good, buddy. Thank you for coming on and being with us here. Yeah, it really, it's obviously with everything that happened, it's really, really unfortunate. But I just really want to thank you for coming on to kind of share what happened, so we can, try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I think a lot of people on here really appreciate it, and I just, want to just let you know how much that I appreciate you coming on here and kind of sharing this with us.
Absolutely. The minute I figured out this morning at breakfast with a friend that this was a scam, fortunately for me, excuse me, fortunately, my friend happened to have Adam's telephone number. I mean, I don't know the whole story behind how he got it. He had it.
He got it because when he signed up, he had some questions, and I basically just gave him my phone number.
Cool. And
yeah.
You know what? Thank you so much for doing that, because that was the lifesaver. When we figured out that there was something wrong, we immediately called Adam's phone, and it went to the mailbox you were trying to get a hold of is full. So immediately we sent a text message to Adam, short and sweet, saying, hey, could you please explain to us about this so-called buy-in? And immediately Adam's response was, it's a scam, in capital letters. And then I don't think 5 or 10 seconds passed and my friend's phone was ringing, and it was Adam. That's when we realized, especially me, for being the one who was in this over his head, that, oh my God, I've been had. And I wasn't going to put this out there, and Adam and I discussed this earlier. I'm retired law enforcement, and I should have seen all the red flags. I worked 22 years as a policeman, and a good majority of those years, I was the kind of person that you really weren't supposed to see and not supposed to be heard. I was an undercover agent, okay? Just putting it out there. I know what to look for. I'm the guy that's got to have that 8th sense to pick up on something when it ain't right, because your life depends on it. Well, hindsight, 10 years later, I'm retired. You lose that edge. It's like you use it or you lose it. Well, I was 46 when I retired. I just turned 56. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed anymore. I don't have the skill set I had when I was a policeman all those years. You lose it. I mean, it is what it is. But listening to what Adam was explaining to us, I said to myself, how could I have let this happen to me? My life savings in my savings account, I put into a Bitcoin machine. I'm getting way ahead of myself. So guys, if you have questions, please stop.
Yeah. So I guess essentially, yeah. So let's start with this. Talk to us a little bit. How did you get involved with True Trade? Us, the Real True Trading Group. When did that happen? And then kind of walk us through what happened from there.
Back in February, a longtime friend for over 30 years said, hey, I've been doing some stock trading. I just joined this group called TTG. They really explain it. So he would come over to my house, we'd sit in his truck, and I'd watch him go through the trades and listen to Mike. And I'm like, man, this sounds really interesting, but my God, this is like trying to learn Chinese. I have no clue, no experience, no nothing. So it went on for a couple of weeks, and I kept listening, and he was talking about the tradings and the knowledge he's been gaining. I said, you know what? I'm retired. Let me give it a shot. So I joined for the $3 trial, and I think 5 days in it, after taking the courses, the trial courses, I joined. I took the leap and I joined. And I went, and it took me about 2 months to go and get TTG certified. And I reviewed the courses probably 5 times, just read it over and over and over and over again, trying to really understand this new language to me. I get a message on my instant messenger from Facebook. And who is it from? Michael Edward. I'm like, oh, no shit.
It's okay. That's okay.
We're not monetized on here anyways. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm like, hey, Michael Edward. And I'll read you the exact text, so no one thinks I'm pulling a rabbit out of my hat or anything over here. Okay. The text was, and I have kept every single text message from the day that this started with the conversation with Michael, or fake Michael, and the conversation that started with fake Adam. I've kept everything. That was the law enforcement part of me, thankfully. I didn't lose that. The message started out real simple on April 7th. I joined TTG back in February. I want to say probably towards the end of February. And it was at April 7th at 4:20 in the afternoon. Hello. I'm like, hey, Michael. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. No complaints. I'm learning from the TTG courses. That's a lot of information to absorb. I've made a couple of small trades and I'm up $75. I'm working with a $500 balance, but I'm crawling before I walk. Small dollar trades, nothing crazy. I coordinated with a buddy of mine who I'm not going to mention any other names. Longtime buddy, and he's a TTG member. And we kind of bounce ideas off of each other. I said, I've got 4 more courses left till the final exam, and then I'm going to do the courses all over again to better understand it and then get certified. There's no rush to get certified, TTG certified. I just want to have the understanding, get certified. And again, this is all during April 7th. I said, hey, the best way to message me on my cell is, the best way to message me is on my cell, not through Instant Messenger or Facebook, because I don't really go to it too often. So I sent my cell number. I don't hear, actually, it says Michael unsent the message. So he's replied, but I don't know what the message was because he unsent it. So April 8th, I send a message that says, I'm using Weeble on my cell phone. And I just loaded it on my laptop and oh my God, I'm lost. It was a totally different platform from what the mobile phone was to what the laptop version was, the desktop version. I was like, what in the hell? Was lost. The reply I get back from fake Michael Edward was, lost. I can have Adam reach you from the number you dropped and get you on my Learn and Earn account management program. That will help you understand some things a lot better, and you can earn massively in the process. Now, getting back to what Adam said, the TTG family, getting to know you guys, knowing how you take care of each other, everything just made sense. I didn't have any red flags being thrown. My reply was, thank you. The website is totally different than the mobile app. The website's not user-friendly, the mobile app is. And it went on and on. I sent a copy of my TTG certification. And then the one night I was watching, you guys got shut down. I said, hey, what happened last night? You got shut down for community standards. And the reply was, it was a minor glitch. April 13th, he messaged me and says, I understand, because we had minor conversation in between, nothing real pertinent. He goes, but you won't be lost if you don't want to, meaning, in other words, keep doing what you're doing, it'll be more understandable. I'll make sure Adam reaches you today. Let's get you on a different plan that can help you earn and grow better. I said, thank you, Mike. I really appreciate the extra help. And then just more conversation. One night you were on, somebody really got under your skin, Mike. And I messaged you, who I'm thinking is you. Again, it's fake Mike. I said, man, people are ruthless tonight. I said, you did a great job, by the way, with the way you handled the questions. And I get a response. Thanks, Richard. You should be on the Learn and Earn account management program now, right? I said, Adam has me funding my E-Trade account using Bitcoin. I deposited a total of $5,000 as of today, but the fees have me below $5,000. I'll deposit another $600 tomorrow, and that should fully fund the $5,000. Then the program begins. That's great, man. Good to have you on board. The first 30 days will be closely traded and monitored by us, but Adam will also give you more info on that. I said, I really appreciate you doing this for me. I'm excited to learn and earn on this journey. Then speed up until June 8th. You were away on your honeymoon, said you had gotten married. I said, hey, congrats on your marriage. Thanks, buddy. So there was only that amount of communication between myself and Mike. But the communication between myself and fake Mike. But the communication between myself and fake Adam, whom I thought was real Adam, is so extensive. There's, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, 700 text messages?
Yeah, it was a lot. I appreciate you sending them all to me, and I plan on turning all of them over to the authorities as well.
It was amazing. Yeah. So then fake Adam gets a hold of me. Now I'm scrolling through my text messages as we talk, and I still haven't gotten to the beginning. That's how long these messages go. It starts out April 15th. I get a hello. I go, hi, who is this? This is Adam from True Trading Group. I was instructed by Michael to reach you. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, hey, Adam. Thank you for reaching out to me. Adam's response, fake Adam's response was, it's a pleasure. He said you already finished the TTG course. I said, yes, I did last Sunday. I'm going to go back and redo all the courses again, especially the charts. Don't you work? Do you have all the time to redo all that again? I said, I'm retired law enforcement. I retired about 10 years ago. Okay, I think you kind of have limited time, though. I can get you on that special learn and earn account management. I said, I would like that. Thank you. There's a capital deposit of $5,000 in an E-Trade account. That account will be set up for you by me, meaning by Adam, fake Adam. Would you be able to afford that? I said, I can try. How long do I have to come up with the money? Well, we can set up that account today. You can make an initial deposit while you come up with what's left. And how much do you think you can do today? I said, I can do probably $2,000 today. I said, I'm on a budget being retired. The response was, I understand. I'll need your name, your email, your city, your state, and your zip code. Is this the cell number you want synced to the account? And what will your deposit plan be like after this $2,000? Now, I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can get it lined up correctly. That's how it was sent to me, what was needed to set that account up. Okay? And then it just goes on. I even have the perfect plan for that to be sooner. Currently, Bitcoins are on the rise, so you'll make your deposit with that. Funds would gain profits before completion. You might not have to even come up with the remainder of the 3,000, meaning that Bitcoin is going to be more valuable, so I'd have to put in less money. My reply is, I know nothing about crypto. I do, and I can also teach you a thing or two about it while we're on this journey. Awesome, thank you. And then it goes on, and he screenshots me locations of the Bitcoin ATMs in my geographical area based on the zip code that I provided for the sign-on. And I'm going to show you. Get this. Wow. And there were like 4 or 5. And one of them happened to be less than a mile from my house. What's a Bitcoin ATM? I never heard of a freaking Bitcoin ATM machine. Come on, seriously? Not 56 years old. Bitcoin ATM, never heard of it. Never heard of it. I do now. I got kicked out of one. I put too much money in. They shut me down.
Wow.
I said, yeah, they're all pretty close. I've never seen one. I've never seen a Bitcoin ATM. I do not use my debit card in any ATM machines except my personal bank account. And I was getting a little confrontational here. I said, I'm not going to do this Bitcoin. I don't know it and I don't trust it. The response was, well, these ones are built for Bitcoins only. I'll send you a short YouTube video on how to use the machine. In less than 10 minutes, you'll be done. And it is really less than 10 minutes. It's very simple to go to that machine and open up a Bitcoin account to fund whatever wallet you're going to fund. Very simple. It uses cash deposits, not ATM cards. So he sends me a screenshot, let me get it lined up again, of what the Bitcoin YouTube video is. And it walks you through the entire Bitcoin process of how to deposit. I've never seen anything like this before. I said, where does the crypto wallet come from? I'm setting up your account as we speak, after which the wallet ID will be generated and I'll scan you the QR code. So you feed the Bitcoin machine, you flash the QR code in front of the scanner, and the money gets directed right to that account, whichever wallet address you have. And then I said, I will fund this account different. This is all new to me, very new to me. I'm old school. The reply was, advancement in life only comes when you try new things. But if you want to fund it differently, it's fine. I'm working on your account. It should be done in a couple of minutes. I said, Adam, you got to understand, when it comes to money, you can't afford to lose. And being a cop after all these years, you become a little bit suspicious. Plus, I don't even have a contact phone number for you. Your number's blocked. Why wouldn't I be cautious? And the response to that was, my number's blocked because of security reasons. And being cautious is pivotal. But today you're being cautious to change. You're being cautious to something that'll change your life. And then I thought about it for a second. You know, the TTG, the platform they have, the amount of members they have. Yeah, I can kind of understand why they might not want to put that phone number out. Now, I did not know that Adam and my friend had telephone communication and that Adam's number was already available. I had no knowledge of this at the time of me doing this. And we started talking about TTG. I said, you guys go above and beyond. TTG is impressive to see the platform you've built. I said, I know this will change my life. I want to learn stock market world and earn additional income. I said, give me time to warm up to this. Trust me, I'm a true team player and a quick learner. He goes, well, we'll see. Just follow this one simple instruction for your deposit and we'll be fine the rest of the way. I'm really just trying to save you more money and quick means to complete your deposit. And you really need to know about the crypto world. The world is evolving, Richard. So now I'm looking at this thinking, Mike and Adam are in their 30s and they're very well established and very, very successful. Not many people can do what you guys have done at your age, okay? Here I am at 56 years old, and yes, I retired at 46 and I've got a pension, but I don't have the life of luxury. I live a very comfortable, moderate lifestyle. I live within my means. Yes, I got nice things, but I worked for them for a long time. It took me a long time to get them. It is what it is. But here I am in a different generation than you guys are, 20 years older. Technology's on your side. I'm out of that technology field, so I'm kind of thinking, you know, these guys, they're right. They got something on me. They're right. Richard, time to open up your eyes and catch up with technology. Again, I didn't see the red flag because I didn't feel it was a red flag. I get another message again, instant message. Good morning, Richard. Good to know you're set. Your account is also waiting for you. They send me a screenshot of, if I can get this to show up correctly.
Wow.
Okay. Now, for me, who has never done anything like E-Trade before, that looks very legit to me. Looks very legit. So then it shows me with my name, and it shows all zeros that the account is open, and there's no money in it yet, right? There's no money in it yet. So then the next one comes up where I'll send you the barcode. So there's the QR code I get. That's what I have to scan in front of the Bitcoin in order for it to fund that supposed E-Trade account. That's the barcode you'll scan at the ATM. Okay, I'll let you know when I get this done. Okay, Richard, there's a lot to cover, so you can thank us afterwards. I go and I make the deposit. He goes, okay, I'll check on the update. I'm currently prepping for a trade now, which would make sense because it's 10:40 in the morning. You guys are trading early in the morning, right? Market opens up at 9 o'clock. You're trading. Again, no red flag. I get another screenshot of the E-Trade account. And now it shows my first initial deposit that I made of $2,000 is only registering $1,690. And he said that's because of the Bitcoin fees. I needed to put more money in to make it an even 2,000. So, stupid me, I go back and I put more money in, and I end up funding the account up to 5. Then it goes on where he talks about buy-ins. The buy-ins consisted of $5,000. Go to the Bitcoin machine and fund $5,000. Let me know when you're done. Okay. The buy-in is on Monday, or the buy-in might be Tuesday or Wednesday, so have it in your account available for immediate funds. So once I did this a few times and I had $25,000 in an account, I kept saying, there's plenty of money in the account. Why aren't you doing the buy-ins with the capital I have? Well, it's better if you use just liquid assets or liquid money that's fast. It's already in the account. It's immediate. Well, I know when you do a trade, and if I trade $2,000 and I make $4,000 today, I get $6,000 tied up for 3 days. So my capital is going to be down. If I only have $5,000 in my capital, I'm down to $3,000. So I kind of understand that. So the more you put in, the more you have available to trade. So again, it didn't really throw a red flag. So now I'm going to go through the month of May. I kept doing buy-ins 2 times a week. I had generated anywhere from day trades of $122 to day trades of $3,400 to buy-ins, and I'm looking for it right now. I remember feeding the machine at one time. Okay, here's a buy-in on May 4th that I did, and it generated me $20,000 on that buy-in doing those trades. I can figure out how to hold this up correctly.
Yep.
Then there was other buy-ins, and let me tell you, I was friggin' ecstatic. I'm like, holy, wow, you got to be kidding me. Well, some buy-ins netted me $55,000. Some buy-ins netted me $60,000. Oh, Mike, it gets better. One of the buy-ins netted me $84,000. I funded it $9,000. I kept a record of all of the money that was traded since day one. Okay? from the beginning of May, when I first started the trading, the first 2 weeks I generated 157,588. I had day trades that were modest, but there were buy-ins that had netted me 55,000, 60,000. 3,700, 3,400, 700, 4,500, 137, 122, 20,869, and it goes on. Then it went to the second week of May, and there were numbers like 1,900, 84,000, 2,400, 38,000, 3,700. The entire month of May generated me $346,748 based on approximately $43,000 of my cash going into the machine. So now I'm waiting for my account to cash out. May's up, 3 days, my account should transfer. I'll leave 25,000 more in the bank, 50,000 in my capital, take some more money out of the bank, keep 50,000 cash, and I'll keep doing buy-ins because I'd like to double my money for the following month of June. Fake Adam tells me, well, there's a processing system you have to go through to prevent fraud and money laundering. Okay, I said, well, how often does this happen? Is this every month? He says, no, it's 10 to 15 days to process the account. It's only a one-time deal. And when your June account is ready to cash, it's 3 days and it transfers to your bank. Well, I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of money to be it's generated there. Maybe it does take that long to process for money laundering or what other fraud. So I'm patient. And Fake Adam continues on and says, hey, there's more buy-ins for June. And I said, Adam, I don't have much left to do buy-ins for June. June, I did one buy-in and it generated me 14,000. So Fake Adam was day trading my capital. And so far for the month of June, I've generated about $37,000 just on daily trades, with only 2 days the entire time of month in June that were red. And there were only red was 2,400 one day and 2,800 another. Very minimal for the amount of money that was generated on what I was funding or thought I was making. So make a long story short, because there is no Reader's Digest to this story, okay? You can't get the Cliff Notes on this one. It's just too damn extensive. I messaged Fake Adam today because I had been asking periodically, when is this going to cash out? When is it going to cash out? I'm broke. I have nothing left. Thank God my parents raised me the right way to pay my bills first, and you play with your money later. Bills first. So all of my bills have been paid, but all the money I had in the bank, in the savings account, is gone, drained. So I keep asking. This morning, I am sitting for breakfast with my longtime buddy who introduced me to TTG and who also thankfully had Adam's phone number. And I said, hey, today's the day. My account cashes out today. I message Adam and I say, good morning. Is today the big day? The message I get is, hello, Richard. There's a thing with your withdrawal. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the thing with your withdrawal. It's ready, but we're putting some security measures in place in order for us not to lose our own percentage. TTG, my understanding, was on a 70-30 split. I'm going to pay you to make money for me.
Which is illegal, by the way.
Yes, thank you. I didn't know that. I'm new. I'm a novice.
No, yeah.
You get 30% and I get 70. And then off of that 70, I got to take out my money for taxes, and the rest is mine, which is still far more money than you could ever generate with the 50,000 that I put in there, as fast as it did. Okay, so let me continue. This was recently put in place due to some people that absconded with the total funds given after given access to their account. Simple protocols that will be settled soon. Now I'm seeing red. I think I'm watching a football game and the flags are coming out. I'm like, holy shit, they got me. I ain't saying it to my buddy, but I'm saying to myself, you got to be freaking kidding me. So now I'm sitting here and I'm talking with my buddy and he's looking at me hard and I'm reading this and I'm looking up over my glasses at him and I could see the blood pressure rising in his face. And that man just had quadruple bypass not too long ago. So simple protocols will need to be settled soon. The latest it will be is next week. All those measures will be put into place and you could have access and withdraw. You know, not everyone has the right or are reliable. That's why these extra security measures are put into place. He says, I go, wow, there's no way for you to take your percentage first and then turn it over to me? If you knew this then, why are you telling me this now? I said, I've been patiently waiting. Please send me a screenshot of my account. This happened about 2 weeks ago, and we're trying to rectify it as quietly as possible. Your funds are intact. We just need to protect our interests too. And then he's replying about the screenshot. Sure thing, Richard. I'll have it for you later today. So now that I'm kind of positive that I'm getting rammed here, I go, hey, I completely understand your position. It's sad that people can't be trusted. I said, but this gives me a very uneasy feeling that I'm not happy with right now. I would have thought you would have had some kind of system in place where you would have gotten your percentage out before turning the account over to the person. I'm not saying this is a scam because you know I'm a retired cop and I've done my homework on you and Mike. So I've totally researched True Trading Group through your rating service. I've read all the ratings, all the high praise. I've watched the live feeds. I've done my just diligence with you guys. I love you guys, okay? But the average person right now would be screaming. We're in my buddy's truck, and we're on the phone with Adam. I send this joker, because now it ain't fake Adam anymore. I send this joker a message. I just spoke to Adam personally. This is a friggin' scam and you're going to get yours. You haven't heard the last of this. The response was, what do you mean you spoke to Adam directly? I'm talking to Adam and Mike right now. You're finished. Your day is coming. And that's the last message I've got.
Oh, man.
Now, I could show you the screenshots with all of these numbers that I've made. Let me see how I did it before. I was able to pull up all this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got these screenshots of daily trades on what I've made. I've kept every single one of them from day one. And look, to the average person who knows nothing about trading, that looks legitimate to me. I don't know if you can still see the true focus, but that looks legitimate to me. Well, Adam told me, Richie, those are Photoshops.
Yep.
I'm like, how the hell do you know that? I mean, Photoshop. I got a buddy that goofs around with photos. He's a TTG member too, by the way. He screws around with me with Photoshop, but he's horrible at it. This is damn good. This is really good Photoshop. So during this whole thing, the nice guy that I am, I want to take care of my friends. So I didn't realize that if I was supposed to talk about this or not. So my friend and his wife joined TTG on a live stream. they had joined. I message fake Adam. Hey, just to let you know, so-and-so who just joined up under his wife's name are personal friends of mine. The response was, see if they're interested in doing what you're doing, the same program. See if they're interested. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know if I was able to let people know what I'm doing. I thought this is some kind of like private tutoring thing. I said, but I'll run it by them and I'll see what he says. So I ran it by him and he asked me a lot of questions and I answered all those questions based on all of the answers that fake Adam had provided me. And then in order to justify those questions and answers, I said, look at the TTG live feeds every night. Listen to those guys. Those guys are blood brothers, man. Those guys, that's a family. They take care of each other. And I see that they reached out and they're helping somebody out. So yeah, kind of sounds a little weird, but not these guys. Look at the ratings. Look at the ratings that they got. If these guys were frauds, it would be all over the internet, and you can't find one speck of dirt on any of these two guys. I've done my homework. My friends have done their homework. There's not one piece of dirt on you guys.
I wish that was true, but I have been called some terrible things online in the. I mean, Mike too. But Mike, I'm surprised you get the straight face that whole time. I love you, man, but I appreciate.
Yeah, but you know what? Those are haters.
No, I get it. I get it.
I'm just saying. People who are envious and jealous of what you how successful you guys are. You're gonna get that. There's a lot of people in this world I hate too. Joe LaForme, you're one of them. I had to do that.
Screw you, Joe.
I love him like a brother. But this is what happened to me. I mean, I'm laughing at it now on the outside, but let me tell you, I'm beside myself. I don't know what to do but not laugh. You know, I try to make humor out of everything. But you guys sign up so many people every night, and there are so many people that are living paycheck to paycheck. And I don't got to tell you the story, Mike, because I'd be repeating what you say every night to people. Okay, but there are people who have way less. I just saw the message from Joe's wife. Thanks, Richie. But there are so many people who have way less than I have, struggle paycheck to paycheck and don't make it, that join TTG, want to learn how to do the trades and learn how to make some of that extra money. I don't want them to fall victim like I did. I don't want them to. Can I recoup my money? Yeah. Is it going to happen overnight? No. It's going to probably take me a good year to recuperate what I lost. And that's me living on a tight budget, not going out to Dairy Queen with Joe LaForme or doing the stuff I like doing. I'm going to have to really buckle back and watch my P's and Q's. You know, I love going to the casino. When my father was alive a few years ago, we used to go to the casino and I used to have $3,000, $4,000 in my pocket. We're going to play poker. Let's go. Video poker. Come on. Because that was my play money. My bills were paid. That's Richie's money. That was my play money. So if Richie won, it was a good night. If Richie lost, well, save up again until I can come back out here and have another good night. There's not going to be any of those anytime soon because I've got a lot of recuperating to do to put that money back in my account. Not to mention, I told my buddy Joe, yeah, I said his name, I apologize. And I told another buddy of mine, they too also went in on this, and they too have lost probably $20,000 to $25,000 each. I feel horrible that I introduced two very close friends of mine, one who weighs a little more than the other, but still, I feel horrible that I introduced them to this. And like I said, I'm trying to make humor out of the shit that happened to me, but that's my personality. And I know they're laughing, and I'm trying to make them laugh because of what the hell happened to us today. But I'm the reason it happened. They trusted me. And I fell for a scam, and I'm a freaking retired police officer. I should have been sharper. I should have been. So now they're out, say, $20,000 to $25,000 a piece. And I believe my buddy, who I keep throwing under the carpet here, he introduced a friend of his who jumped in on it. And then as soon as I found out about this with my buddy in the truck this morning, I was on the phone while he was on the phone with Adam. Adam might have heard me in the background. Joe, it's scam. We're scammed. Come on, man, because all we do is joke around. Joe, I swear to God, I'll laugh all day long, and you know me, but this is a freaking scam. Cease and desist. Call your buddy. No more. Stop. We got scammed. I am so sorry. I'm embarrassed. Please don't hate me for this. I feel so fucking horrible, and I'm sorry for saying that word, but I feel so freaking horrible that I introduced them to this. Thank God I didn't do it in the beginning, because these guys would have followed my boat and would have put in just as much as I did. Thank God I'm the one who lost the most and not them, but they still lost also because they trusted me. And I never saw the red flags because the people that did this played off of the trust that TTG has put in all of the people. And Mike, don't shake your head, Mike. It's not your fault, buddy. You guys are the honest people out there. It's the scumbags out there that are taking advantage of this. That's why when I was talking with Adam this morning, I said, Adam, I want to come on TV tonight with you. And I don't care if people are laughing at me. I don't care if people are calling me an idiot or you moron, whatever. You know what? I want to make sure the next person that joins True Trading Group or any current members of True Trading Group do not become the victim of what just happened to me. I am truly embarrassed that I introduced two very close friends. I feel horrible. Thank God my wife ain't screaming and throwing me in a freaking doghouse. She's understandable. But you know what? I was done an injustice. I made the biggest mistake of my life. What I should have done, again, hindsight's 2020. When I got the message from supposedly Michael Edward on my cell phone from Instant Messenger, I should have went into the chat room and I should have sent you a message. Hey, Mike, are you trying to get a hold of me? That's what I should have done. And that's what everybody should do who is attached to TTG on social media. If you ever get a message from Mike or Adam or any of the other moderators associated with True Trading Group, do not respond to them on your cell phone or through social media. Go right to True Trading Group and get into the chat room, because those guys are there all the time and they will be the ones that will answer you. And you will hear their voice over the telephone, because fake Adam never came on the phone. And I tossed that one up to, look how friggin' Adam, how busy can Adam be? He has got so much going on. Does the guy have time to go to the bathroom during the day? I don't know how he juggles all the shit that you guys do.
I have a pee-pee cup in the sink.
I used to have one of those too in my car when I worked undercover.
See, Mike? It's not so weird.
Undercover, you got to pee.
It's weird, Adam, because you have a bathroom down the hall. He's in a car. It is weird.
We did surveillance. We had pee jugs, not cups. Jugs.
Yeah, jugs. Gallon jugs.
Big Gatorade jugs, because you're on the road for a while. But my justification for not hearing Adam on the phone with me this whole time, when I would say, hey, call me, I attributed it to, Jesus, they had 15 members join up last night. He's got to do all this stuff. He's got to set the live stream up. He's got to do this. I don't want that guy's job. That guy's so freaking busy, he don't have time to breathe. That's what I attributed it to. You guys work from sun up until after sun goes down, long after sun goes down. And these scammers fed on it. They had a well planned out script.
Yes,
a well played out script, I might add.
Richard, man, I gotta tell you, brother, no, nobody can ever question the type of man you are and the type of and your character, because to come on here, so many people would have just been so pissed off or upset or embarrassed, or where they would just curl up in a shell and hide from it. And I really, man, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for coming on here and kind of sharing this with everyone, because I know it's not easy for you to come on here and talk about it like this. I know it's not. And I think that, you never know how many people on here that if it wasn't for you coming on here, that, we might have 1 more, 5 more, 10 more, 50 more of these stories and scenarios that it might happen to other people. So I really, really, really thank you for coming on here, man, and sharing this.
I just want to, I was a cop, Mike. What does a cop do? We run to gunfire and we protect the people. Right. I'm too old to run to gunfire now. Now I want to protect the people. I want to protect the next person so they don't become a victim of this.
This burns me so bad. I mean, Adam and I were.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. For people to take advantage of.
I'll tell you what really burns me, and I know that it burns you as well. Same thing, right? Like, what bothers me is that we all know that there's scams in the world, right? Like, everyone here has gotten a call either about the IRS is coming to your house, or your car warranty is going to expire, But those are the obvious ones, those are the ones that are really obvious, that people know about, they hear about, they're wise to it. What bothers me here a lot is that True Trading Group was created on the premise of we knew, or we know, the type of crap that exists out there. We have given an incredible amount of time to people in here to build that trust and to build that sense of family, because it is important, because we are nothing without you guys. Your success is what makes us a thing. We are nothing without that. So, and we're already in an industry that many people have a bad taste in their mouth about, where trust is such an important thing, and integrity is it's important all the time, but it's really important in this type of space. And whoever did this knew all of that.
They fed off of you.
That is the part that really, really kind of like digs at it. Yeah. Is that they knew it. And that's what was exploited. And unfortunately, and Richard knows this, our members knows this, Richard wasn't the only person. So, I see people saying, oh, start a GoFundMe. Yeah, that's fine. What we need to do is we need to make sure that, whatever we are able to do to help these people, that it's done correctly. And most important, if you do not hear it from us publicly, scam. Yes. Do not. Because there's a lot of people right now in chat typing, do a GoFundMe. So maybe if I'm thinking like a scam artist, maybe the next thing that I do is create a True Trading Group GoFundMe page for these members and keep all the money.
Yeah.
So please do not do that right now. Let us talk to our legal team. Let us see what can be done. Let us see how deep this goes. And when when that happens, if something can be done, we will do it. We always do. We will tell you guys right here, my face, Adam's face, our voices. It'll be in chat. It'll be on a live stream. It's not going to be a
Exactly.
text message, a social media message.
Exactly.
Okay. If guys, believe me, if we can do something, believe me, we are going to. Okay. Our TTG fam, you know, I say that we are a family because, you know, that's not just like a cute little saying that we have. That's the truth. And we're, I don't know, at what, 6,600 strong, something like that. Our
Almost,
family runs deep. And when, you know, if we can do something, we're going to. But guys, please do not go start it on your own. Okay, let us talk to our legal team. And then if we can do something, we will make a formal announcement to help Richard and everybody, every other TTG member that has been taken advantage of by these absolute disgusting asshole excuses of human beings that I hope rot in hell for all eternity for taking advantage of people like this and taking their hard-earned money. It really burns me up like you guys cannot even imagine. But, you know, just stay tuned. Let us kind of talk with our legal team and we will come up with something.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And you know, look, the most important thing too, you know, we're trying to be proactive. You know, unfortunately, platforms like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, they're still vulnerable to bots and spam and scams and things of that nature, right? So, you know, we know very well that in the comments after these live streams, that people put these WhatsApp phone numbers in there and these scam messages, and they're getting them through somehow. And I've actually, you know, we've hired someone to go through twice, you know, once after the stream and once the following day to delete it and report it. You know, but above and beyond doing that manually, you know, at some point, you know, these platforms have to like take a little bit of responsibility and kick in a little bit. You know?
It's true.
So we're going to continue to do everything that we know how to do. If you see something, you can let us know, but most importantly, report it. Report it right away as a scam. Yeah. You don't need to ask us if it's a scam. Okay? If one of us hits you up on Facebook Messenger, on Twitter, or gives you some weird WhatsApp number in the comments, it's a scam. Report it. You don't even need to ask us. You know, you don't even need to ask us. Just do it. All right? And all the, you know, that's how we combat this. And I saw people saying, you know, what do you do? You know, do you not share this on Facebook? Do you not do that? And the thing is that, you know, this man, Richard, was not hacked. Our site was not hacked. Mm-hmm. What these people did was they went on our Facebook group. They saw new members come into the Facebook group, and then they would solicit those people privately on Facebook Messenger. So what you need to do is be aware, understand that we will not be contacting or soliciting anybody like that. Guys, Mike doesn't know how to use Facebook.
I don't. I really don't. I never really had Facebook.
Guys, he's technology challenged.
I really am technology challenged, guys. I'm not a social media person. I'm a very private person. I don't like, you know, blasting my whole life out there. So I'm very tech. Adam makes fun of me all the time.
Guys, I post most of his stuff on Twitter. So
unless it's like trading related. Unless it's trading related.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't do that. But point is that if any of us want to contact you, we will either do it in chat, we will do it through email, or we will have our customer support team reach out to you directly. All right? But as far as sharing stuff or whatever, it's fine. You share whatever you want. At the end of the day, there was no info that was compromised. There was no hack. There was no vulnerability. It was the trust and the relationship that we have with our members that was exploited. And that's the part, you know, look, because if it was a hack on Facebook or something else, then at least then you could be angry at at something specific and be like, oh, you know, Facebook failed to protect this information, or we failed to protect this information.
I'm in Facebook jail too much to get hacked.
Huh?
I'm in Facebook jail too much to get hacked. That ain't happening.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it, like at that point, you know, there's like, oh, you could be angry that a door wasn't shut properly, or a wall wasn't put up properly, you know? But this is different. This is, you know, excuse my language, this is fucking twisted, you know? Because this is manipulation, and this is a whole nother level of fucked up.
What an extravagant, like, scheme. The detail.
Oh, let me tell you, man. It was very well. It was like a Hollywood movie script. It really was. Like a Hollywood movie script.
These guys really put a lot of energy and effort into this.
My feelings is they're probably a member. How else would they know everything about how you interact? Even if you join on Facebook, watching your feeds on here, sometimes people could put their real names on. My real name comes up when I come on the live stream. Some people put their real names up.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a difficult thing. And with technology today, no, it's not difficult.
And this is why we're always saying in chat, you know, people, you know, our members in the chat room, they want to go ahead and, you know, some of the members want to go ahead and exchange personal information, or they want to drop their email address in chat or give out their cell phone numbers. And we are so adamant about, like, it's a top rule of ours. Nobody give out their personal information.
Right.
Nobody, no emails, no phone numbers, no nothing. Because let me tell you, 98% of the people in True Trading Group are really, really great. And I'm sure they are great people. But there's a solid 2% just from law of numbers that are going to have, you know, the wrong intention.
That are going to be assholes. Just say it.
That are going to have the wrong intention.
My father always says there's two kind of people in this world. The kind of person you want to have a beer with, and an asshole. Like, those are the two kinds of people that are in this world.
That's true. That's true.
So, you know, Richard, man, I am so sorry, man, and you know, I'm so sorry that they played on your desire to, like, do better for you and your family, man. It's really, really fucking sick and heartbreaking, and literally goes against everything that we try and do here.
My biggest concern is any new members or even current members. Just because you've been a member for a long time doesn't mean you can't fall for the scheme. But I think newbies who are like myself, who know nothing about the stock market, they're a lot more vulnerable to become the victim, because I don't know. I mean, I got to take you for what you're telling me, because Mike, you're the expert, you're moderators, that this is your life. Yeah. It's like it's like asking me a question about law enforcement.
Yeah.
It's what I did all these years. I could, you know, pretty much tell you what it is. And you got to take me for my word, just like I take you for your word.
Right.
So, but like I said, my concern is for any member, new or old, current, whatever. Please be careful and don't let what happened to me and my two friends happen to you. Well, that's my thing.
And what you've done here today, man, it definitely helps to ensure that that's the case. Really, man, seriously, thank you for.
And I hope this doesn't. And look, you know, I want you to know that we are. I mean, look, first of all, I'm making you a lifetime member the second we hang up. You and your friend I spoke to.
Yep.
Thank you.
And whatever it is that we have to do to help you get back to where you need to be. And beyond that, I want you to know that we will do everything within our power to help you get back to where you need to be.
Thank you so much. I mean, honest and truly, I really appreciate you having me here, listening to what happened to me.
Oh, man,
a lot of people would have blew this off.
No, there's nothing to blow off here.
Yeah.
No.
This is not, this is 12-hour days. This is listening to people's lives. This is considering everyone else first and trying to grow something to really make a difference, in an industry that's super fucked up.
Could you imagine this, Adam? Listen for this scenario. What if my buddy Tom didn't have your number?
No, it would have gone on for a bit.
Well, I was shutting it down today. And what if I would have gone on your real life stream and started really bad mouthing, went on to the review, what's the name of the company that does your
Trustpilot.
Would have went on Trustpilot and blasted you about this whole scheme that had nothing to do with you. You know how much explaining you would have to do? I mean, my God. Not that I'm not that guy.
No, but I mean, but it's not like you would else.
You have some real hot-headed people out there that would have blasted. I'm not that guy. I might have kicked your door in 10 or 12 years ago, but I ain't that guy no more,
Rich, I gotta tell you, man, you look like a pretty big dude. You kick my door in, I'm gonna be pretty scared.
Yeah, Rich, if you kick my door in, I'm gonna need a poopy cup instead of a pee-pee cup.
I was a competitive bodybuilder for many years. Now I train a lot of pro bodybuilders.
Nice, man.
I'm about 6'2", 310 pounds. It all depends if my buddy Joe picks me up for a Dairy Queen or not. So I teeter on that a little bit every now and then.
we ever find these guys, we'll just drop them off right at your front door. You can rip their arms out of their sockets.
Please do.
I can't watch John Wick now for a while. It's just gonna amp me up way too much.
Oh man.
All right, man. Well, Richard, thank you so much. With your permission, I'm gonna clip this part of the live.
Sure.
And I'm gonna put it on the website so people can watch it.
Absolutely. You have my permission, 100%.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Richard. I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot,
guys.
Bro. You're the man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hey yo.
Yeah, hey yo. Oh, it's such bullshit, man. I'm so like the level of pissed off that I am. I can't really even describe it. It's like we work so hard to build this family, and like it's to have somebody just take advantage of that. It's disgusting. So disgusting. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. I hope that everybody on here, I hope you all were paying attention and listening to Richard's story, and I hope you're all grateful for Richard coming on here, because I'll tell you something right now. I don't know if I would be able to do something like that. It really speaks to his character to come on. And just, the first thing to think about is, I just got had for this much money. Let me make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else. So I really hope you guys are all very grateful for him coming on here and sharing this story. I know Adam and I are really grateful, and I think we can speak for the entire TTG fam, that we're grateful. So hopefully, anyone that's out there that, who knows, maybe there's people right now that are communicating with fake Adam and fake Mike that are maybe ready to send money come Monday and are ready to go to some Bitcoin machine or however the hell they did it. And hopefully this prevents that from happening. So, all right.
Anyways, so yeah, man. Again, we'll put this up on the website, and that's it. Mike will get into the live stream, but you know,
that's it.
That's it. So, all right,
man.
Mike, get her done.
Okay, guys. Well, now now that we kind of got that part, out of the way. It's like I didn't want to think about it anymore, because every time I think about it, like, my skin crawls. Let's get into the live. We still have some educational stuff I want to go over with you guys. We've got some really good trades today that I want to talk about, and then I want to discuss with you. So we're going to dive in. And we're going to recap some of these trades. So for that, I'm going to take things over. I'm going to take things over to the charts, and we'll recap my two big wins today. I made about 4 trades today. I had 1 loss on GRVI. I then traded IKNX, which was kind of like a break-even trade. And then I had a home run on ALF, and I had a home run on IKNX. So I actually started the day in the red today, and then came back big time with ALF and AKNX. Okay. All right, guys. So let me hold on one second here. Okay, so let's get into ALF, and let's break down the setup, and let's talk about some of the lessons that I want you guys to notice here with ALF. All right, the lesson that we're going to be talking about here on ALF actually has everything to do with volume. Okay, has so much of this setup on ALF has to do with volume. All right, and understanding, identifying support levels, using multiple support indicators, and this is something that I like. These are setups that I really love. Okay, this is something that I really love. All right, so let's dive in. What I want to point out to you is the previous all-time high on ALF. Okay, there's your previous all-time high on ALF. That was your all-time high prior to today. There it was. Okay, so that's a significant level, all-time high, right? That's a significant level of resistance. Well, what happened this morning? This morning, we broke through that all-time high with a huge increase in volume. That is huge volume that took us through the all-time high. Now, what I want you to focus on is then we experience this consolidation. Okay, look at the volume during that consolidation. Do you notice how the volume is getting lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter as this stock is consolidating above that previous all-time high? So again, that's your previous all-time high. We rocketed right through that level, folks. Let's see, check my fib. Did the fibs line up here? Yeah. Okay, we rocketed right through that level. All right, let me actually make this a little bit wider so maybe it's a little bit easier on your eyes. I'll just make these dots bigger. So those are your Fibonacci retracement levels. And what you will see here is the previous all-time high lined up with the 23.6 Fibonacci level, which also lined up with the trade line. Why is the trade line significant here even in the first place? Because as I go back earlier, what started the run? Look at what started the run. You see how the trade line stepped in and became a real strong layer of support, and then you got a trade line VWAP crossover that pushed the stock higher. In order for you to confirm a trade line VWAP crossover, now anyone that's brand new, you might be like, what the hell is a trade line VWAP crossover? Don't worry, it's a momentum triggering pattern that I teach in your training group. There's an entire course dedicated to the TTG, the trade line VWAP crossover setup. So you'll get to learn it like the back of your hand. But there's 2 things that confirm the trade line VWAP cross, and that's a strong increase in volume with a big increase in price. And you got both of those things when the trade line pushed up there over VWAP. That was my first indication that there's support at the trade line. Let me zoom in so you guys can see more clearly. That was my first indication that we have support at the trade line. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, so now I'm saying to myself, okay, We have supported the trade line. Then I said to myself, we just broke through the all-time high with a huge increase in volume. Now we're holding above the previous all-time high and the volume is decreasing. So the volume is decreasing as we're pulling back, holding above the previous all-time high, which also lines up with my 23.6 Fibonacci level. Now I'm sitting here saying, okay, I've got previous all-time high that lines up with the 23.6 Fibonacci level. I've got the real strong increase in volume through the all-time high, and I've got really low volume on the pullback to test that prior all-time high. While all that's going on, I say, and now in the back of my head, I already know the trade line is support. It already proved it to me. It proved it to me right here. So now I'm just sitting here saying, okay, if we can hold up there long enough for the trade line to catch up, the trade line could be that extra layer of support that we need to push the stock higher. That is why I got long ALF right there. Okay, to give you the exact trade alert, where are we? Let me find it for you guys. Okay, at 10:21 a.m., I'm long ALF at 1658. 1658. Okay, there you have it, 1658. There's the entry on ALF. Boom. There's your increase. Look at that. Look at the buying pressure that stepped in once the trade line caught up and gave you the extra layer of support that you needed. And then you got this really nice follow-through move on ALF. And this actually turned out to be a home run trade. Turned out to be an absolute home run trade. My take profits come off as follows. 1761, my first take profit. That was right at the high of the day, playing it safe, taking a piece of position off the table. Next take profit came through on the new high of the day, and that was 1823. We extend higher. I keep peeling profits off the table, 1917. More profits coming off the table. And then final take profit off the table as you break out through $20.54. So again, here's the entry at 1658. And here's 1, 2, 3, final 4 take profits, beautiful follow through, beautiful extension on full size. Was an absolute home run of a trade. But the lesson goes back to on this trade is understanding how the technical analysis works, professional technical analysis, to understand how do multiple support indicators work in conjunction with one another to give you buying zones. When you have a situation like this where you've got a huge increase in volume through an all-time high, now that previous all-time high lines up with your 23.6 fib level. You have low volume on the pullback towards that level. You've got confirmation support on the trade line, and the trade line is now working its way up. All we needed was this previous all-time high and 23.6 fib level. All we needed was that level to hold long enough for the trade line to catch up. The trade line, for those that don't know, is the 9 exponential moving average. It is this teal blue line you see on my screen. And as soon as that line caught up, boom, moon time. Okay, that was ALF. That was a home run trade. That was a nice one. Congrats to the TTG fam that caught that one. That was a beautiful trade for us there today. Was a thing of beauty. Next, we're going to get into IKNX. Okay, IKNX, another what was a home run trade. Okay, now I went after this IKNX earlier in the day. This was kind of like the break-even trade. I bought tier 1 here. I bought tier 2 right there before the halt. We opened up out of the halt. I took 25% of my position off the table there. And then we had this flush off the new high. And right before the halt, I got flat the position. So there's 1 entry, there's 2 entry, there's 1 take profit, and there's where I sold out the rest of the position. So nothing really to write home about there. It was kind of like in, took profit, sold out, lost on the rest. Okay, so it was not really much to talk about there as far as P&L is concerned. But then the stock double bottoms. Okay, the stock double bottoms at 15. We had actually a pretty interesting setup on IKNX today because you have a very clear double bottom coupled with a very clear double top. Not a very common chart pattern that you see usually intraday is a double bottom with a double top. Not a common chart pattern, but you have it here in IKNX. IKNX was one of the top plays for me today, holding above 15. So my TTG members, I told everybody in chat today, I'm looking for us to hold above 15. Why 15? Because of this previous resistance that we had back here at 15. We were gapping above it today. So I told everybody in chat, look for 15 to hold support if you get a pullback. That's why I went in here and I was buying right in here once we actually held 15. But then we actually had to pull all the way back down to retest 15 to get ourselves back into the flow of things. Okay, so I'm sitting in here watching us double bottom, and I say, okay, here we come. Now we're gonna make this move. Now that we double bottomed, I think we're set up here for a short squeeze. And I come in here, and after we broke through the high of the day, we had an increase in volume. I stepped in here, guys, and I got long. Okay, I stepped in there in IKNX, and I got long. I was actually pretty aggressive with this entry. All right, this is an aggressive entry for me. I got long at $20.11. Okay, $20.11 is the entry. We push up. I immediately get like a $2 pop. So I just said, wow, okay. This thing really kept pushing. So right away, I just took a piece off at 21.65 because, again, this was an aggressive entry for me, so I wanted to protect myself. All right, so I did take a piece of profit off the table there. Then you had this pullback. This was a scary pullback for people to hold through. I'm not going to lie to you. It happened very, 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 very quickly. And that pullback came right into my stop loss area. This is my stop loss area. I told everybody $19 was my stop loss area. Well, we actually pulled back to was it 1850, 1833. But you have to understand that when you are trading a stock as volatile as IKNX, your stop loss, you need to have room. You have to have room on your stop loss because this thing, one candle is $2. Okay, that's how fast this thing is moving. You look at these tails, guys, just look at these tails. That tail is $1. This tail is like $1.20. These are big tails. So if you're telling me that this stock could tail $1, okay, you can tail $1. You've got to give your stop loss area some room. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're pulling back into the stop area. I have two other I got my VWAP at 18. I've got this previous haul price at 1820, 1812. You've got the previous resistance at 19. That $18 to $19 level, you've got to allow for some wiggle room in there when you're trading a stock this volatile. Not to mention the stock has a 30-cent spread to begin with. And it also makes it easier for me to hold through this. Why? Because I already took a piece of my position off the table. I've reduced my risk on the initial entry. I've taken a piece of profit off the table. So now I am more comfortable actually giving this a little bit more room in that stop loss area to see how the stock reacts. Does it hold? Now, I got to be honest with you. If I do not take a piece of profit off the table at 21.65, there's a good chance I might have stopped out on that move. I might have stopped out on that drop. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I probably might have stopped out on that drop had I not reduced my risk. By reducing my risk, it made it easier for me to hold. And then you will see that this level actually held beautifully. And then we get the short squeeze. Okay, then you get the short squeeze. This thing ripped all the way up to 25. And I just start ripping profits off the table on that move. Take profits off 23.26 and 24.12. And then I hold down to one last small piece in case we kept going. And I got flat. Where are we at? At 207 at 2009, right there. Where's the final take? So again, another home run trade on IKNX, about a 20% gain or so on bulk of the position. ALF was, I think, about a 24% gain on the top take profit. So, I mean, just really, really, really good extension and follow through on these names today, guys. And that's where I made the bulk of my money. That's where I made the bulk of my money on these trades. So I hope these trade breakdowns were helpful. I hope you guys see the patterns and see the setups that caused me to get into this. That caused me to kind of get into these two trades. All right. So folks, listen, what I would like to do here right now before we break. All right. Before we break, I know it's Friday. Everybody's kind of anxious to get their weekend started. I got some dinner reservations I'm heading to too. But before we get things, before you guys break for the weekend, okay, I want to know right now who here is on the live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, I want you to type the letters TTG in chat right now. We got Ali Reza, can't bother with name, Brian Feeney, Al Owo, Fernando Calero, Dylan, Ricardo, Bobby Lowe, Paula W., Will Kirk, Sandy Dollar, Sam Leong or Lang, Kevin Vega. Beautiful. Beautiful. All of you that are typing TTG right now, guys, understand very quickly here. I hope you guys, if you've been watching the entire live stream, that we talk very honestly in here. Okay. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't blow smoke up your ass. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme. It is something that you need to put some time, energy, and effort into. Okay. No matter what happened with Richard and what happened with a lot of our other members, you guys have to realize again, it's like there is not a get rich quick scheme. There's not. But if you ask enough people the same question because you don't like the answer that you're getting, if you ask enough people, eventually you're going to hear what you want to hear. There is no get rich quick. You have to be willing to put in the time, energy, and effort to learn this skill. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. Just like learning any other skill, if you want to excel at it, you're going to have to work at it. That's what TTG is all about. Teaching you guys, giving you that education so that you guys can actually learn and develop the skill that can benefit you and your family for the rest of your life, honestly. Whether the markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, guys, we're making money in True Trading Group and we're becoming better traders. And if you guys don't believe me, watch this. If you're a member of True Trading Group and you are making money and becoming a better trader because of TTG, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Sound off in chat, guys. Let them know. All right. Sound off. Let them know if you're making money in True Trading Group and you're becoming a better trader. I want you guys to sound off in chat right now. Let them know. Folks, the stats are in. 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're becoming better traders and making money. But that still means that 20% are struggling. And it's equally as important to recognize the 20% struggling as it is to recognize the 80% that are having success. And that's why in TTG, we do these red to green workshops where we do members that are struggling, they submit questions and topics to us that they need help with. And me and the moderators, we cover these topics with lessons live, okay, in chat, where to help those members, and it's recorded, it's loaded up to a video library for them to go back and check out at a later date. I know it's not possible to have a 100% success rate for all my members, but that doesn't mean we can't try for it. Folks, TTG is a business at the end of the day. It is a hell of a business, but the business is only as good as our family members are actually doing. And that's why we got to wake up every day to earn the trust and support of our members. And yes, that means long after they pay their all-inclusive fee. We don't take lightly the responsibility and the trust that we're given. And that's why we work hard every day to continue to earn it. Guys, these are people's lives that we're talking about here. That's why I like what happened with Richard. It really, really, really burns me up because, when someone puts their trust in us to help teach them something that could potentially better their lives, my team and I take that very seriously. Okay, so if you type the letters TTG in chat, listen to me carefully. No one is going to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. You have to be willing to do it. But it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and being part of the right community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. That is what True Trading Group is all about. Guys, a 1-year membership to TTG normally costs $2,212, but from tonight until midnight, Sunday Pacific, you can actually save 41% and pay only $1,290. And the first 30 people to use the coupon code TTG121. Yes, Adam was able to do it. Okay, Adam was able to do it. The next 30 people to use coupon code TTG121 will get free Android tablets. Okay, we sold out of the Amazon Kindles yesterday. Adam was able to get 30 more Android tablets. So the next 30 people to use TTG121 coupon code will get a 41% discount and a brand new Android tablet. We also do cover the shipping costs, and we do ship globally. You also must be a member by Sunday at midnight to attend the Weedapalooza event. Weedapalooza will be hosted July 17th by none other than our own Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street Spadafora, one of the top cannabis traders that exists in the market. He's going to have on special guests like CEOs of some of the most popular publicly traded cannabis companies. He's going to have on analysts. He might even have on institutional hedge fund managers that are invested in the space to share with you their thoughts, their investment strategies in the cannabis sector. If you are interested in the cannabis sector, this is an absolute must-attend, game-changing, life-altering, wealth-building opportunity event for Weedapalooza, guys. To get all of this information, if you think the cannabis industry has legs, you must attend this event. It is totally free for our TTG members. You can only attend if you're a TTG member. Okay, that's July 17th. But if you want to attend it, you have to be a member by this Sunday. Okay, by midnight Pacific this Sunday, you've got to be a member if you want to attend Trader Palooza. Okay, so use coupon code TTG121, get a 41% discount, attend Weedapalooza, and get yourself a brand new free Android tablet while supply still lasts. They are first come, first serve. Trust me, by Sunday, they will be gone. Everybody loves free electronics. Whenever we have them, they sell out very, very quickly. Let me explain to you what else you're getting as part of your membership, because you get a hell of a lot more than just an Android tablet. Guys, you're going to be getting access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included in your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. In this environment, the speed at which you get news can be the difference between you making or losing money. I kid you not. Okay, we get breaking to the second news alerts with this Benzinga news feed. It is an invaluable tool that me and my moderators and members use on a daily basis. You're also going to get Coach Streams real-time level 1 and full book level 2. You're going to be able to see all the market maker depth in level 2 with this product. That's going to also be part of a trading simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learned in the courses. Guys, all of this stuff is free. It's included with your membership. You don't pay $1 more for any of it. You're also going to get our Trade Ideas scanner. Okay, this is going to show you what are the hottest stocks on any given day. Where should you be focusing your attention? What stocks give you the best chance to profit? Then we have scanners broken down for small caps, mid caps, and large caps, whatever you trade. Then you're going to get our Trading Views Pro charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. It is yours free. You don't pay $1 more for any of these things. It's all included in your membership. Then you're getting at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting about an 83% win rate. Folks, we are fully transparent. We keep a journal on our website that tracks every single buy and every single sell that all of our moderators make, so you can easily track all of our trading performance to see how would you be performing had you been following along with all of these trades. You're also getting access to one small private study group. This is your chance to ask questions and attend live and get lessons and help that you need from one of our moderators. Then you're getting access to the entire curriculum. This is the game changer. Guys, the curriculum on True Trading Group is a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the hedge fund. It comes in beginner and advanced courses. There's also courses on options trading, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There's no special VIP courses that cost more money. You get every single course when you use coupon code TTG121. Get yourself a 41% discount, get a brand new Android tablet, and attend the Weedapalooza event. On top of the courses, we also have a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content that can help you guys become better traders. Some topics are like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, just to name a couple. Then you get access to the chat room where, you know, me and the moderators, share our screen during the day. We're calling out trades live on the microphone, letting you know where we're buying, where we're selling. You can also private message us, ask us questions, DM us throughout the day. Folks, we're there all day. We're there for the whole day. We're not gone after 2 hours and you'll have to fend for yourself. We are with you in the trenches all day, every day trading. Now, your next question should be, why do you offer so much for just $12.90? That's crazy. That's just over $100 a month. You're offering so much. Why? The reason why we don't offer any upsells is because of this. Everyone, I want you to type the letter I in chat if you have ever been a part of another trading group only to be promised the world, be disappointed, and feel like you were always just a $1,000 upsell away from reaching your goals. If that has happened to you, I want you to sound off, type the letter I in chat right now. All right, see these letter I's that are coming through in chat right now, guys? These letter I's, this is why we've structured our platform this way. It shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't have to be upsold. It's like, why would someone sell you part of the program? You want to sign up to be part of the TTG family? That's it. Once you're part of the fam, you're part of the fam. There's no different tiers. When you have kids, anyone who has kids, you love your kids equally, right? I'm not going to give some of my members the full program and some of them not. So you guys, when you guys join True Trading, you get access to every single thing that we have. There's no upsells. We're like the Netflix of trading communities. All right. The value you're getting at $12.90 is nuts because that Benzinga newsfeed, if you went to Benzinga on your own, if you were like, you know what, I don't want to join TTG, but I really like that newsfeed from Benzinga, I'm going to go buy that. Benzinga is going to charge you $1,188 a year for that newsfeed. Guys, you can pay $12.90. Get the entire TTG membership, which includes the Benzinga newsfeed. That's the value that you're getting. Quote Stream, they charge $990 a year for that full book level 2. The simulator that we use, they charge $750 a year. And TradingView charges $720 a year for their charting software. That's $3,648 a year in just those services alone. And they're all included free with your membership. James, welcome to the TTG family, brother. 29 Android tablets left. Everyone give a big warm welcome to James. James, welcome to the TTG family. All right, guys, the price of a membership, okay? At the same time, you also have to understand that what your value and what your worth is in life. We know our membership is worth a hell of a lot more than $12.90. Shit, just the Benzinga news feed's worth $1,200. Right? We know our membership's worth a lot more than $12.90. That's why we're going to be moving our membership up to $2,500. Okay. At Sunday night after midnight, the price of our membership is going to go up, and it's going to continue to go up by a few bucks every day while we move the price of our membership up to $2,500. You can use coupon code TTG121 today and get a price of $12.90. When you pay $12.90, you are also locking that price in for life, meaning when it comes time for your membership to renew next year, and our membership is $2,500, you will not pay $2,500 to renew. You will only pay $12.90. The price you pay today is your price you pay to renew. And how do I know you're going to want to renew? Because we have a 72% renewal rate with our members, and 80% of our members are going on to become successful traders. That is why I'm confident that you are going to want to renew your membership when the time comes next year. So locking in the $12.90 price point today can save you 41% today, can save you 50% next year. All right. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. In order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. We will be over 2K before you know it. So use that coupon code TTG121 right now. Get a 41% discount, a brand new free Android tablet while we still have them. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And guys, you actually have to enter the coupon code. You actually have to type in TTG121 and click apply code to get the discount. You will know that you are getting a tablet when you go to your checkout. Inside your cart, you'll see the tablet. If the tablet's there, you're one of the 29, you're getting a tablet. If the tablet is not there when you go to your checkout, that means we've completely sold out. There are no more tablets left, and that's it. Okay, so that's how you'll know that you're getting one of those tablets. Okay, speaking of value, I would love to know, my TTG members, if you are a member, I want you to tell me right now in chat, what do you feel a membership to True Training Group is worth? Because I'm talking about value. You know, people can get a membership right now for $12.90. As a member that has experienced the program, what do you think it's worth? Sound off, comment in chat right now. Darren Yasin says it's worth at least 5K. London Trader says it's priceless. Tarzan says 5K per year, easy. Tyler McRae says, I used to think TTG was too good to be true. I was wrong. TTG is incredible and has absolutely changed my life. Worth $10,000 per year minimum. Hell yeah. James Jones says he'd pay $1,000 a month for the program. Wendy Walker says this family's priceless. Lynn Wright says 5 to 10K easy. Diane Figg says 5K hands down. $10K says Stone Trader. 5K says Jessa. Okay, you guys get the point. This is the value that our members feel. These are members that have joined, guys. They're telling you what they think it's worth. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I welcome and encourage you all to go read some of those reviews. 1,300 people have taken the time to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them. You heard Richard earlier on the live stream. Richard did his research. He looked into True Training Group. He read the reviews on Trustpilot. Go do the same. There's no better referral than that of one of your peers. And folks, last but not least, before we go, anyone that's still on the fence, that has not yet joined the team, I'm going to make up your mind for you right now. Here's what I'm willing to do. I'm going to show you how confident I am in the program that we provide. Here's the deal. Let's make a deal. Okay. If you commit to going through all of our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one private study group, if you commit to that, do those 3 things. If you don't make your membership fee back at least once during your membership, so $12.90, if you don't make back $1,290 at least once, I will give you a full refund. I'll give you all of your money back. I can offer you this money back guarantee with confidence because I see the success my members are having. If all my members were losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you this money back guarantee. It's just that simple. The money back guarantee, everything I'm telling you right now, it's on the website, folks. You can go check it out. You can read it yourself. Go read those reviews. Use the coupon code TTG121 before the price goes up at midnight. It's on Sunday. Get yourself a free Android tablet. Attend Weedapalooza. And get yourself a money back guarantee. Guys, what's the worst that can happen? You join True Training Group. You don't make that money back. I give you your money back and you got a free laptop in the meantime. What's the best thing that can happen? You join True Training Group. You get a free tablet. Okay, you get a free tablet and you end up becoming a consistently profitable trader, and that changes the life of you and your family, and you reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. Weigh the risk reward of that scenario. I haven't even finished all the courses yet and made my money back 3 times over this week alone. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. That's the power of education. In my first week and made 3/4 my membership fee, I haven't even finished the courses yet. Boom! That's the power of an education. That's the power of an education. That's the power of the TTG platform. Music to my ears. All right, guys. So there you have it, folks. use coupon code TTG121. Use that coupon code before the price. Guys, the price is going up on Sunday. Okay, the price is going up Sunday night. You want to lock in the $12.90 price point. You got to do it now with coupon code TTG121. And if you want to attend Weedapalooza, you got to be a member by midnight on Sunday as well. Okay. And then if you want a free Android tablet, you got to join before the next 29 are taken. Believe me, they'll be gone by Sunday. All right, guys. Last but not least, anyone that's still unsure, we do have a 1-week trial I want to tell you about. You guys can go to ttgthree.com to join our 1-week trial. Okay. It's just $3. It's a one-time payment. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. You pay $3 one time. That's it. It's less than a cup of coffee. It'll be the best $3 you guys have ever spent in your life. Okay. Now, on the trial, you're not going to be able to get the free Android tablet, and you're not going to get the $12.90 price point. You'll probably end up paying somewhere around $1,400 to $1,500 for your membership. So if you guys want to lock in the $12.90 price point and you want the free tablet, you guys can use coupon code TTG121 and sign up right now. But if you want to try us out for a week, see what it's like being part of the family, you can go to ttgthree.com to sign up for the trial. Just know you're not going to get the tablet and you're not going to get the $12.90 price point. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys all on Sunday when we go over our stock market outlook. We'll figure out how we're going to make some money next week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here on the YouTube channel. Be ready. Set your reminders. Enjoy your weekend and be ready to make some money next week, guys. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Enjoy your weekend. Later.